Welcome to another episode of Math Snacks with Miss Glovely and Miss Wonderful. And today's episode is on even and odd numbers. Actually, part 2.
Yay!
Yay! Last time in part 1, Miss Glovely, we learned what?
We learned that if numbers had pairs, or a partner, they were even
Okay.
when we were using the Unifix cubes. And if there was one left over that didn't have a partner, it was an odd number.
Okay. So you want to put one of those examples up. Let's put an even number up like 4.
Okay? There's 4 Unifix cubes.
Okay.
And because I can break them apart and they each have a partner,
It
it's
was
an
even.
even number. And if
Okay.
I made it 5, there's an odd man left out, so it's odd.
Okay.
Okay? Makes sense?
Makes sense. So
Okay.
let's push it a little bit further.
Okay?
And I have a question for you. And I want to know if this is true or false.
I hope I know the answer.
Okay, I want
You know
you
I
to
don't
think
like
about
to be
this.
wrong,
All right, let's
but sometimes it happens.
give it a try.
Okay.
This is what I want to know. True or false? Is an even number plus an even number, does that equal an odd number? True or false?
Well, I am going.
And how can you prove it?
I'm gonna guess. This is my answer.
Okay.
That's going to be false.
Okay.
It just doesn't make sense to me that even and an even would be odd. And
Okay.
here's what I would say to prove it. Here is an even number, the number
Okay.
4.
Okay. I'm going to break them up into your pairs so we can see that everyone has a partner.
Okay. And if I
And I'm going to write the number 4 above it so we
Okay.
can kind of keep this all what we're doing here.
Okay, and I'm going to do my next one the same way you just did that one.
Okay.
And if I put it with 6,
And you know 6 is even,
because it has partners for everybody. So there's 6.
Okay.
Then when I push them together, if I were going to actually do the addition, I'd have 10, and everybody still has partners.
Huh. So 10 is also an even number.
That's correct.
So we're saying this is not thinking right, and you think that is actually the answer is
It should be even.
an even plus an even. How can we prove that is always true? I mean, it works for 4 and 6. How could we prove it for other numbers?
Well, you could either keep trying different numbers, or you could realize that this even, whatever the number happens to be, if it's
Okay,
even,
so let's just do this. If it was an even number 10.
okay,
Okay.
there's always, every one of these guys is going to have a partner.
Okay.
Always.
Because we established that last time,
That's
right?
right.
Okay.
And then if I'm going to have to change colors on you, but let's say we
Okay.
have a 6,
Okay, I'm going to put the number 10 here just so we keep track of what we're doing.
and we know that 6 is even because,
Mm-hmm.
again, everybody has a partner. Well, if everybody had a partner here, and everybody had a partner here, when I push them together, everybody still has a partner.
There's never an odd man out.
There's never an odd man out.
So we can say that we know for sure an even, because it doesn't matter how many I kept adding, because I'd have to add 2 at a time, right? Because
Absolutely.
we said 1 at a time would make it odd.
Right.
So I'd always have to add 2's to this,
Uh-huh.
and 2's to this number. And
So-
no matter how many we had, we could have 200 million of them.
Oh, are we talking money yet? No.
No, not yet.
200 million Unifix cubes.
But we could have as many as possible because we're always adding pairs
Absolutely.
to even numbers.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, you want to quiz me on another one?
Sure, let's
Okay.
try another one.
Okay.
Here's my next question. Oh, I bet, let's see, since we did even plus even, how about true or false? Odd plus odd number equals an odd number.
Now, see, that seems like that should be right, doesn't it?
It does.
It does seem
Because
that
even
way.
plus even equaled even.
That's right. So you would think odd
Mm-hmm.
plus odd would equal odd. But let's try this. How about 9?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to write 9 up here.
Okay.
9.
And let's do what you did before. Let's break them into their pairs.
Okay.
But we know that because 9 is odd, it's going to have an odd man out. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, and here's our odd man out. Okay? Mm-hmm. And let's
This poor guy, I kind of want to almost draw.
he's kind of
Can I
sad.
draw a
Don't,
sad face?
don't you're going to draw on the Unifix cube?
I am, because look,
He's
kind of
sad.
Okay.
Well, let's see
he's
if we
odd.
can make him happy.
Okay.
We're going to add to the 9 a 5 because, again, we know that 5 is odd.
I'm going to add the 5 up here.
Okay.
We know 5 is odd because
2, 4, and 5.
Oh,
He's got an odd man out too, doesn't
he's
he?
sad too because he's all by himself.
But you want me to make him happy?
How are you going to make him happy?
Looky, I'm going to turn them over so they don't look sad anymore. And they are now a pair.
Oh.
Pairs, everybody has a pair now.
So
a
now there
partner.
is no longer any odd man out.
There's no odd man out because we paired these two odd men and put them together, and now they are a pair. And if we add this all together, it's all pairs again.
So this isn't right again.
Doggone it. You
Man.
keep trying to trick me.
So odd plus odd because those two unhappy folks
Uh-huh.
joined together
So that they could be happy.
so they could be happy. Join together, make a partner to make that
An
odd
e-
plus odd equals
Even.
even.
Ah,
Even
you
number.
thought
Cool.
you were going to trick me.
Okay, you ready
One-
for one more?
I'm ready for one more.
Okay. Here we go. Last. We did even plus even equaled even. Odd plus odd equaled even.
Even.
What do you think this one's going to be?
I think it's going to be an odd and an even.
Okay, an odd number plus an even number equals an odd number.
Can I use?
True or false?
Well, let's try. Let's do 7. for the
7 as your
odd.
odd number. Okay.
Okay.
So let's put in 7.
So here's 2. Here's 4. Here's 6. And oh, I brought him back.
Okay.
He's unhappy
He's an
because
unhappy guy.
he's 7. And
I'm going to put him right up here because he's odd.
poor guy.
Poor guy. Okay.
Okay. And then even. Let's do 10. I like 10.
Okay. 7 plus 10. And I know the answer's 17.
Oh, there you go. Already
But,
doing the addition.
Let's see.
2,
2,
4,
4,
6,
6,
8,
8.
10.
10.
So now,
I'm going to move him right up here.
guess what? This poor little guy still is sad because he
'Cause
is
they're already
left-
partnered
They're
up.
already partnered up. So this time I'm saying because this one had a 1 by itself, and this one
And an
of-
odd number always will have 1 by itself.
Yes, it'll always
Okay.
have the odd man out.
Uh-huh.
So, and these always are going to have
They already have a
partners.
friend.
They've already got partners. So this guy's always going to be the odd man out. So an odd plus an even. Guess what? We were right this time.
It's true.
It's true. It's an odd.
True. Okay.
You want to review those real quickly?
Let's
Just
do it
write
real
down
quick.
here what we've
Let's review
figured
them
out.
real quickly. Okay. I'm just going to use letter E and O's, okay?
Okay.
Let's do that. Even plus an even.
is going to be even.
Always going to be an even number
Yep.
because there's no odd people out to join together.
Right.
An odd plus an odd is always going to be an
Even.
even because they each have one person an odd man out to
Right.
join together.
Right.
And an odd plus an even is always going to equal odd because they're partnered up and there's one guy out missing, odd guy out here.
Yep. And I think
Okay.
I think that's pretty much a true statement on all 3 counts.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us in another episode of Math Snacks with Miss Glovely and Miss Wonderful. Join us again.